Hi, this is Dr. Stegall. I get a lot of questions from patients about food additives and whether or not artificial colors and flavors are harmful. Recently, the state of California passed a law to ban red number 3. The California Food and Safety Act prohibits red dye number 3, among other additives, from being manufactured, distributed, or sold in food and beverages. Red dye number 3, which is also known as erythrocene, is a synthetic dye made from petroleum that has been used in food products in the United States for over 100 years. This colorant is found in various pink and red packaged foods. And according to the Environmental Working Group, more than 3,000 food products currently on the market contain red dye number 3. Now, approximately 30 years ago, the United States Food and Drug Administration, which we know as the FDA, banned red dye number 3 in cosmetic products such as lipstick after studies found that high amounts of red dye number 3 caused cancer in lab rats. Now, interestingly, these studies found that lab animals died after being fed red dye number 3 rather than being applied externally. Now, there's great debate, which goes on to this day, as to why red dye number 3 was allowed to continue being used in food products we ingest. So, not surprisingly, the push to ban synthetic food dyes such as red dye number 3, among others, has existed for decades. And while I'm not someone who is generally in support of the government telling us what to do with our bodies, I fully support banning artificial dyes such as red dye number 3. This dye does nothing good for our bodies, and in fact, multiple research studies suggest that it causes harm. In addition to cancer concerns, it has also been linked to hyperactivity and behavioral disorders in children. So for now, with red dye number 3 being available in most of the United States, we must be aware of food products which contain it. Thankfully, artificial dyes must be listed on the labels of packaged foods. So reading an ingredient list carefully is very important. If you see a product with red dye number 3 or any other artificial color listed, I recommend that you avoid it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Until next time.